And it is time for a review. Day 2 of Kingdom Hearts 3. The playthrough is finished. It's time for the review. Hello, I'm Fealty. If you watch on YouTube and Twitch, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. I stream Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays on Twitch. If you want to join in, I do playthroughs, I do reviews. Sometimes I do multiplayer games, and when I do that, always down to group up. So if you want to join the community, feel free to stop by. So, the Day 2 thoughts.
The Day 2 thoughts!
Golly gosh. So, more of the game has been opened up to me. I have learned more about some side things that are in the game today from the gummy foam. So you unlock this little mini game thing here, like the old school little handheld game systems you'd get, you know, that eventually turned into Nintendo and stuff. You know, it is so cool. It works and plays just like those old school games, you know, with the one movement and everything, you know, even the sounds and everything. You know, eventually a cat's gonna spawn and it's gonna be chasing me. You get your 3 lives, you know, everything moves around. But, like, I remember these games back in the day, like, everything would move so slow and you think it's easy. But, like, on those, like, the screen was so hard to see because it was, like, tiny. So it's, like, so weird to be playing this on, like, a big screen right now, you know, with, like, actual animations. Oh, the cat is chasing me! No! No, leave me alone, cat! I could use the Mickey, but why? Why do that? Golly. Alright, so enough about this. But yeah, so, like I said in the review yesterday, the attention to just side details, mini details, all details, is so strong in this game. It's unbelievable that, they really, like, they didn't spare any corners here. Like, you know, they could have just said, why are we going to put in this little mini game here? You know, but no, they put it in. You know, even when you're doing the fighting, you know, you get to utilize all the rides that would be in Disney World, Disneyland, you know, as your weapons in the game. You know, just so much, all these little details adding such complexity and such vibrance to this game. It's nonstop. Even when I was questing before, I did the, what was it called? The Kingdom of Corona with Rapunzel there. Just finished that in the part 2 of playthrough. And it is so interesting how, like, all of a sudden you think you're going to the movie scene, but then a little mini game pops up, and now you have to, like, dance with the people of the town and stuff. You know, or when I was in Twilight Town, you know, having to find little hidden things around town and get the food for the ratatouille, for the little chef, I should say, you know, so he could cook the food, and then unlocking a new thing. And, you know, it's just so much to this game. It's not like, you know, I was saying in the review yesterday how it's, you know, a lot of times with these games that are made from, you know, like Disney or things like, you know, from a movie or something, they're really usually just, like, quickly thrown together games, like, just, like, you can tell it's a cash grab. Whereas this is a game first, with the skin of the game being just all these different wild characters, and then bringing in the story, the great stories of all of these, like, stories that have been around for a long, long time, you know? I mean, even Rapunzel and everything. These are stories that have been around for a while, you know, so the stories themselves already are great, but adding in the little twists and turns that add in also the Kingdom Hearts side with the rest of the characters just make it so amazing and full, you know. So still on day 2, I feel the game is absolutely worth it. I feel the game is just amazing. I even built a ship today. So you get to build your own ship in this. So I made the Moo ship. Little lesson to learn though. Make sure you don't build it right up against the wall like I did, or else you won't be able to fit guns too well. But what a wild editor. Like, it's unbelievable the amount of things you could do. You know, from basic blocks, like this all started from basic blocks. So everything I built here started from basic blocks. then adding a skin and stuff on it was unbelievable. Unbelievable. And that even reminds me, I need to do a little fix here, because I kind of messed up one piece. So you see the way you move around with this? Basic gummies? No. I need to edit this piece here. Dang it! Install blocks, apply stickers. Close main ship error? No. Install blocks, movement gummies. Okay. So let's just do that. Pop that out. There we go. Much better. I had it faced the wrong way. So when I was flying through space, it looked like all the exhaust was coming into my ship there. Golly. Save. Moo! The Moo ship. But really, I mean, this is such a, like I said, like, the attention to details, the little small things that they don't have to, like, half-ass are wild in this, you know? And the amount of customization and the depth in it. Like, you see how there's a cost there at the top right. Then you get the stats for your ship. So you're creating what your ship is. So the more pieces you have built on the ship, the more HP it has, you know, but the cost is going up. So if you want a lot of weapons, you know, you have to, you know, work to counter. So I've got a very minimum amount of speed, very little bit of offense, and HP. But what I do have is, like, homing missiles, straight shooters, you know, no rolling power or mobility for me, though. I need to make a better ship. But I love it. Like, I love that I get to make my own ship. You know, it looks like it's got windows on the side. You know, even the cockpit, I think, ended up looking cool. You know? Like, it's just so neat what you could do. You know? So neat. For this game that, like, you know, it could have been a throwaway game. It could have been anything they wanted it to be. But you know what? They decided to keep on going, to keep on pushing, to keep on making the game just more and more expansive. You know, and for $60, you know, for $60, this is one of the most worth it $60 games that's out. Especially right now. You know, with games like Anthem coming out, games like Call of Duty, you know, needing a season pass, and it's just a multiplayer game, mind you. They didn't have to make any movie scenes, any story, you know, all they needed was, you know, map editors, and then animators, you know, like, probably I would say half the team that was used to make this game, you know, like, it's unbelievable what the company Square Enix has made with this in comparison to so many other options out there that are way more expensive, you know, and imagine this game is gonna be eventually even on sale, you know, for $30. Get this on your games list. Play it. Even if you haven't played any of the old ones, play it. Check it out. You know, it's on pretty much every system except for the Switch, from what I hear. You know, which doesn't make sense to me. This should be, like, perfectly up the Switch's alley, you know, but it's not. Maybe they gotta ramp it down, because, I mean, the graphics are really stunning in this. I mean, the explosions, the 3D animations, everything, top-notch. Beyond worthwhile game to get. So day 2, those are my final thoughts. We'll see what I think on day 3, and so on and so forth. For as long as we keep on playing the game, I'm going to try and get to the end of it and see what the final story is. I hear it's about like a 30-hour game, so I don't know. I'm not really rushing through it, so, you know, I'm savoring it right now. Because I'm just, you know, I'm genuinely enjoying it and happy to be enjoying it and playing it. So, I don't know. Definitely come by and stream if you want, though. Friday, Saturdays, Sundays, I stream live, like I said, on Twitch if you want to come by. Join in on the playthrough and or the review. Review always comes at the end of the stream if you want to come by. And, yeah, thank you for watching. Thanks for checking out the video. Don't forget to like if you want. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the game. Have you found parts of it you don't like? You know, definitely like to know. I can understand maybe some people might not like the combat. It is very complex. I mean, there's so many different things you could do. And dodging is a little bit harder than what it would be in other games. Or else it eludes me slightly as to what the best way to do it is. So, I don't know. It's just so much this game. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.